And I'm now right here, I'm using my walls. I'm just playing. But I'm keeping my right side. I'm looking at the right side, and he's watching my left, right? We're giving each other cover. And there they are. See, there's a team pulling up from the right side. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the shiniest bald head on YouTube, back again with another episode of Mind of Mugsy. And we're going to talk about how we were able to get this win, but with a teammate. The last video I did was a solo game. This time will be a duos game. And we're going to talk about the game plan and how communication gave us the best chance to get a win. All right, so before we go into the gameplay, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe so you guys can be ready for more Mind the Mugsy episodes and gun loadout videos that are straight to the point and full gameplay. So let's go right into the Mind the Mugsy. All right, Royal family, here is another episode of Mind of Mugsy. We are playing a duos game, and we're going to talk about why we did the certain push, the game plan that we had in mind, how we were planning each move, and how we kept the communication going the whole time. So we're not going to start right at the beginning of the game. We might have videos where how to survive the first circle, how to get through the middle, but right now we're going to talk about the ending, because a lot of us want to get that win, right? Sometimes we want to get the high kill games, I get it, but it's at a certain point in the game where you got to know how to play position and get the dub, and that's where we're at in this game. We both came back from the gulag. We didn't have our loadouts. We were able to get guns from other people that we took out. And now we're working this circle, trying to get into the, to the edge. We're not panicking. We're not going right into the middle of the circle yet. We're working the gas. We're working that cover. And another, one tip for sure, it's very key to really learn this map. Learn each position. Learn where houses are at, the cover. All of us are new to it, right? We're all new to it. We're all learning it. And even for me, I'm starting to realize where I'm at now and how to use cover and what to use for positioning. So now we're starting to work our way to the circle. So now we're in the house right on the edge. We're not in a bad position yet. We're not in a bad position at all. So right here now, the only disadvantage that we have is Bird he's getting hunted. He's getting hunted. So at least we kind of get an idea. Like, all right, if the team starts to push him, at least we know they're pushing us. I think sometimes that's a disadvantage of having a bounty. I feel like if some team is in a house already and your threats are red and they're the ones on the open, then now you put yourself in a better position because we know they're pushing, right? So we're keeping an eye on the bounty and we're keeping an eye on people around us. So right here we saw the shots to the right, and we're gonna get some free shots. This guy doesn't know we're in the house. We were able to hit him with the automaton. And we saw another guy on the floor that he was fighting with, and we were able to thirst him. Now, the best part about those thirsts, there's no gulag. It's already closed. So they can't come back unless the teammate buys them. So we're keeping an eye on the backside. We're keeping an eye on the houses around us. And we're watching the threat. So now his threat's on orange. So we know the opponents are nearby. Now, here's an advantage for them. They know where we're at, right? So if they're not aggressive, they won't keep pushing our way. They might push the other way because they know we're right there. They know that we're watching. So it's like there's an advantage for both, for sure, and there's disadvantages for both when it comes to getting hunted or hunting your bounty, right? So now we're just kind of giving each other comms. We're trying to talk to each other and see where the people can be at before we move. We know where there's a team on the left side. We know there might be a team on the top of that hill. At least one person, because we saw one person that we took out and another person was on the ground that might have had a teammate, or unless he had a self, but I don't think he did because he was still crawling the whole time. So we're gonna see where the circle's getting pushed. Now we gotta push inside. We're not panicking at all, right? We have a gas mask if you need to, but we don't have to. We're just gonna ride the edge of the circle. If there happen to be anyone on top of here, we know we can take them out because it's gonna be a 2v1 the whole time. The worst case scenario, they thirst one of us, and it happens. It happens in Call of Duty Warzone, right? So we're working the edge of the circle, and as you can see, there's so much cover in this map. Warzone Caldera, there's so much cover. So as you can see, we pushed into the right side, right? We're pushing to the right side. His bounty is still orange. So the team is more to the left, at least from what we're seeing. They're more to the left. They're not to our right, so we don't have to worry about them. So, something like I said, keep an eye on that bounty. It could give you an advantage sometimes and give you an idea where that team can be at. So now we're going to use this cover, use this hill, And I'm now right here, I'm using my walls. I'm just playing. But I'm keeping my right side. I'm looking at the right side, and he's watching my left, right? We're giving each other cover. And there they are. See, there's a team pulling up from the right side. I was able to down his teammate. Now, right here, look what Bird's doing, right? So let's keep it going. I'm going to show you exactly what he's doing right now. All right, so let me see the angle, if I had the right angle. So right here, right? See what he's doing? When he's looking at the team, he has cover right there on that hill. I got cover with this rock on my left side. So I know there's no team that's going to shoot me if I go for the thirst. And that's what we're going to do. Go for the thirst. You see what Bird's at? Right there. You see that? He's on top of the little hill right here. But he has cover with the bush. And I have this rock to my left side that gave me cover as well when I was able to make that push and not be worried about the other team hitting some shots. So this is what I mean by WARZONE, Caldera. Is there's a lot of cover. And it's a lot of like high ground, low ground positioning for sure where it could come to play. So now Bird is giving me comms. Now look right here. This is a perfect example how you're supposed to be with your teammate, especially at the last circle. Boom. I'm looking to the right side of the circle. He's looking to the left side of the circle. All right. There's 3 more people left. We know there's one solo and there's a team, right? There's a team. So that's what we're gonna be. That's what we're gonna be keeping an eye on. He's watching my left side. You can see right there, those guys pinged off the map because a lot of the Vanguard weapons, a lot of people don't run with the silencers, at least, not everyone yet. But it's starting to happen though. I'm starting to see a lot of weapons. So now he's telling me he sees the teams in the back on the little shed, and he sees the solo on the left side. So I know there's no one on my right at all, and I'm going to use this cover while we're looking at the person on the left and keeping an eye of the team that's in the shed. So now we see the guy on the left. That's the solo. We're able to hit the shots, down him. And the team that's in the shed go ahead and goes for the thirst. Now, the luck of the draw, of course, our circle is pushing back towards our way. Now, Bird's going to give them shots, and it's going to make them, they're going to assume that both of us are near each other. But they don't know that I flanked to the far right because I didn't shoot to see if they're going to make a gas mask push. And it's exactly what they did. They pushed to the right towards my way. I was able to hit my shots down the first opponent. And then we were able to do a little jump shot, hit our shots at the end. He couldn't see me. And we were able to finish him out. And that's how we were able to get that win. But as you can see, just because they have cover, it doesn't mean it's always for the best for them. Like this, it is a little bit of luck, right? When it comes to the last circles, especially when it moves around very random like that. But even with the teammate shooting from the left side, you don't have to shoot with your teammate. You can let them think that they're on the left side, like me and my team are only on the left side, and make them assume that there's no one on the right, and they can make that push. So that's what I was doing, keeping an eye on the right side. Let Bird maybe down him if he could. If not, I'll just get the easy shots to the right, and that's how we were able to get that win and down these guys. And so like I said, with WARZONE Caldera, it's not always about being in the house. As you can see, there is so much cover that will give you the best position in Warzone Pacific. And it's not even funny because it's just so much. You got bushes, you got trees, you got sheds, you got houses, you got hills. And like I said before, really learn the map. And then when you're playing with your teammates, keep those comms. Make sure you guys are on the same page. Make sure you guys know what you guys are trying to do on the next push. And I'm telling you, you guys can take over. You guys can get high kill games, especially when the communication is on point. All right, so if this helped you out at all, guys, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe so you guys can catch more of the Mind the MUGZY series. We got the gun loadout series where it's straight to the point, and we got full gameplay so you can see we put these guns to work and we do take over Warzone Pacific. All right, so I will catch you guys later. You guys take care. Much love. Peace out.